things that happens to women, especially women of childbearing age, if they fail to have sex for the next 2 months. Rub this mixture by 3 a.m. dot and end every marital delay. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you 10 things that will happen to your body as a woman if you fail to have sex for the next 2 months. Why I want to make this video is, you know that this channel is all about health, safety, and spirituality, and I believe in striking balance. One of the things about spirituality is that it is not good for you to carry out spiritual work while you've just finished having sex. But that does not mean that you will, for reason of spiritual work, refuse your partner. Knowing fully well that the same Bible also said, defraud not one another. And apart from that, there is a video I made in Jenny Global Solutions that prompted me to make this video, in addition to another reason I'll give you. So I made a video about what happens to adult body generally when you don't have sex for the next 1 month. Then it happened that in the comment section, some people were like asking that, what if they are doing spiritual work and their partner is coming to disturb them sometimes when they have done halfway, especially the partner that don't believe in spiritual work, what are they going to do? Because one word or the other in that video, I discourage you not having sex, even as a matured person who is already married, because this video I'm talking about the confines of marriage, not about indiscriminate sex. So I now told them that you have to perform your conjugal duties. So in order to throw more light on it, that is why I am making this video. Secondly is this: as a marriage counselor, I've noticed that one of the things, silent fact, that causes problem between couple is this sex issue, that you're a Christian, no matter your level of commitment in Christianity in church, should not debar you from satisfying your partner efficiently. And you know, I wish to apologize also using this platform that in the video I made about Mohbad, one way or the other, I talk about the fact that the mother is late based on the information that is accessible to me as at the time I'm uploading that video, because all of us drain from internet, all the information, one way or the other, most of us don't know him and the family personally. All the information are all filtering in from the internet. But later on, I noticed that there is another information, like the mother is alive but separated from the husband, and then another strange woman or second wife take over the home, and then you treated the boy, and so on and so forth. So one thing is this: once we are married, for the sake of our children, we do everything possible to make that relationship work, because no other better person to raise your own child better than you. These are all the cumulative effects why I am making this video today, knowing fully well that one of the things that causes issues in marriage is also sex. Don't allow a strange woman to be the one that will give what would have given to that man, and then at the end of the day, he sees the strange woman as better and dump you. You must learn how to satisfy your partner. So if you follow me to the end of today's video, we talk more about this, and I'll tell you, for those that are believing God for marriage, one powerful spiritual work you do, instantly yoke of marital delay will break. But before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss 3 important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply this correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do it to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that it will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, God bless you. I am so grateful. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve right in. Now, the 10 things that can actually happen to a female body once that female who is mature, married, and have been having sex, or supposed to be having sex, stop having sex for next 2 months, is that the person will experience hormonal changes. Though it may not be a kind of cause for alarm, because it might be temporal, but to an extent, the person will begin to look at his or her life when that hormonal changes begin to take place if something is wrong. So to avoid that alarm in your head, probably the time you're supposed to be having your ovulation, you are not having it again. And now when you plan that I am going to be having my kid in the next 9 months, maybe because of the nature of your work, so that you will be able to take maternity leave at a particular period you plan it, you will see that due to that alteration in your system, you will not be able to meet up with that plan anymore. Number two is that the person will experience reduced vaginal lubrication. One thing about sex and fun is that it helps you to be lubricated down there and not feeling dryness and tightness or discomfort. But failure to have this fun for the next 2 months, the truth is that that place will feel tight, will feel discomfort, no more lubrication there. So much so that when you resume any sexual activity, you might start feeling pain. So to avoid that, you need to consistently have sex, because I know that there is a provision also in the Bible, the word of God, that says that two of you, except for agreement for a season because of prayer, do not separate, do not be apart from having fun. Now, due to that particular period, I know that nobody will want to be more than Jesus, that the highest fasting or separation that would have taken place should be at least 40 days. Let's assume that two of you decide to embark on fasting and prayer for 40 good days. After that, 40 days is not up to 2 months. Please, never you separate yourself from having fun up to the fact that it now gets to 2 months, especially those that are married. I'm not talking about indiscriminate sex, please. That's why I'm going to give you a recipe that will help you to get married, because this is a free gift to everyone. So you will begin to enjoy what God has given to humanity. Now, number three is they will begin to experience vaginal tightness. Do you know that one way or the other, one of the things that you actually needed when you want to give birth is that that place is open? It helps to make it easy for you to give birth. Let's say you decide to give yourself up from having sex for some period, not because the man traveled or any cogent reason, but because of some fracas or maybe just personal decision, and you feel that immediately you want to give birth, you come together and take in. During the time of giving birth, it may give you more stress to bring out that child, unless you want to give birth to the child by surgical way. And then, in order to avoid such things, please make sure that you are enjoying this free gift that God has given humanity, so that you don't need to experience any tightness there. Once you have started, let that place be open. And then, because actually that is free gift of God. Another one is that you might start experiencing emotional changes. You know, one way or the other, women may experience fluctuation in their emotions when they stop having sex, and this will lead to resentment towards your partner, and you begin to feel unloved. And one way or the other, you may be tempted to think of doing it with someone else, and then at the end, it may crash your marriage. To avoid that any form of infidelity, any form of emotional breakdown, because believe me, this channel is all about health, and when I'm talking about health, I'm talking about total health. If you are opportune to watch one of my first videos in this channel, I'm talking about the fact that World Health Organization define health as state of total well-being of individual, both emotionally, psychologically, physiologically, physically, spiritually, and otherwise. Now, for you to experience balanced health, you need to enjoy what God has freely given to humanity, and that is having fun, otherwise called sex in quotes. Then another thing is that once you quit having sex for complete 2 months, certainly some women will notice slight changes in their menstrual cycle due to that hormonal fluctuation or stress, emotional trauma that you have been going through. Probably you feel that your partner is into something, and why is my partner not coming? Mind you, let me give you this one expo. Most of the times, we women try to shy away, thinking that it's all about men's affair, that they are the one that will always come to you. This is one secret that made side chicks, strange women, to enter into the life of our man. Most of the times, it is not all about the man going to you. If Muhammad refused to visit the mountain, let the mountain visit Muhammad. If the man don't want to come to you, one way or the other, go to the man. Instead of you suffering in silence or suffering some unnecessary changes that is not supposed to happen, go to the man. If you don't know how to go directly, go indirectly. You can actually seduce that man. It is your man. The man does not belong to someone else. This is one problem that we Christians have, especially those that are deeper with God. You feel somehow, feel shy, and you are thinking that it's not your work. The man must come to you. And the strange girl out there, we boldly go to the man with different postures and different seductive style. You see them doing like this, doing like this, doing, and all those things they are doing. Before you know it, the man is down with the girl and abandon you. Please go home and keep your home in order sexually, so that even if there is any other thing that is happening, we will know that it is not all about sex. You will know how to tackle that one. If you are into any spiritual work and maybe your partner is not the type that does spiritual work or understand, and he decide to come to you any day, leave that spiritual work that time. Even the Bible says, if thou bring your gift to the altar, and there you remember that somebody has something against you, drop your gift first of all and go and settle. So now your partner is not happy, your partner is dying in silence, your partner is murmuring, and you are busy doing spiritual work. Do you think it will work? Assuming you have started spiritual work of 7 days and you have done for 2 days, on the third day the man came, drop the spiritual work, give the man what he wants, and then after, give another at least 24 hours, start again with continuation of where you stopped, not starting afresh. God understands. The universe knows more than you. The guy, your guardian angel, who is actually going to carry out your directions, knows more than you. So when you start, you count number 3, count number 4. Maybe on the 5th again he come. Yes, give him. After you finish, go and start and finish your work. Then when you are starting it initially, also pray. What God cannot do does not exist. That God will hold this man. Let this man not come until I finish this work. Then immediately you finish, go together again. Even if he's not coming, go to him. Even if your husband don't believe in spiritual work, your attitude alone can win him over. Don't hide behind the spiritual work and start denying your man, so that your marriage will not have crack. I wish all of us to have a blissful and beautiful marriage. Based on the fact that I don't want this video long, I am going to be cutting it here so that I will have time to teach you what to do to get proposal and get married immediately if you are believing God. Then when I get enough views and thumbs up in this particular video, I will make the remaining 5 and teach you more spiritual works that will break yokes of marital delay. And also, if you are also already married and your marriage is having crack already, do this work too. By God's grace, God will mend the broken walls of your marriage and then bring sweetness into your marriage again, and your life will become a very, very beautiful one. Now, look at what they are going to do. Let me tell you, I used to tell you one thing, that midnight prayer matters a lot. But if you cannot pray in the midnight, by 3 a.m. sharp, always set alarm, even if you don't wake naturally. I made several videos on that effect, and I've also made a video to tell you, if you are waking by 3 a.m. that you have a divine assignment. That's why we are waking. But now, even if you are not always waking by 3 a.m., set alarm and wake 3 a.m. because 3 a.m. is very, very significant spiritually. That is when the angels of God are going about sharing gifts. The demonic activities becomes at its peak between 12 to 3. Then after 12 to 3, then they dispatch and angelic activities begin to take place. That is God's activity, and you will use that opportunity to make it known to God through his angel that is passing to know what you are looking for, that this is what you want. Now, once it is 3 a.m., wake up at that time. When you wake up at that time, be exactly the way you come into this world. When you be exactly the way you come into this world, first of all, ask God for mercy and say, God, behold my life. That I know you said it's not good for that man to be alone, that you will make him a helpmeet suitable, that I wish to have that man in my life that I'll become a suitable helper to, that whatever is this that has debarred me from being what I'm supposed to be, a woman with the womb, woman that's supposed to give birth, and I cannot give birth unless I come together with a man, that today, oh God, have mercy on me. You read Psalm 51, using it first of all to to plead for the mercy that even if it is what my generations have done, even if it is any form of curse, that today, God, I pray that you have mercy on me. You read Psalm 51, God, have mercy upon me, oh God, according to the multitude of your tender mercy, brought out my transgression, washed me and cleansed me from all unrighteousness. You pray it very well. When you have done that, then get me a bowl like this. Either a bowl or anything. It can be rubber bowl, anything, but not black container like this. And then when you have gotten it, you get me original honey, not sugar. Why original honey is relevant for this work is this: one, honey does not expire, so it doesn't matter your age. God will use it to break that yoke of lack of marriage, and you'll be relevant. It doesn't matter what has happened to your internal organ that make you not to have conceived and is causing fracas. That lack of fertility is going to end in your life. Now, when you get that original honey, Bible says in the book of Deuteronomy that our life will be flowing with milk and honey. You now get something like 7 spoons. Use small spoon to measure it. 7 means number of perfectness. And then you get me a tea milk, either powdered milk or liquid milk, any one you have. Measure again 7 spoons and put in that particular honey. Then use your right middle finger and begin to mix it together and declare, oh God, that you say that this my life will be flowing with milk and honey. And that when my life is flowing with milk and honey, it means that everything I want is okay. Yeah, that I have everything I want. Therefore, this marital delay ends today. That nothing will make me not to meet that's my rightful life partner, not to be in love from now. If you're already in a relationship, you call that person 7 times and declare that as I rub this, that wherever I am, you start thinking about me, and that this week you are proposing to me. If your marriage is having fracas already, you call the name of that your partner 7 times and declare that except in your life, you have never tested anything like a milk, be it breast milk of your mom or be it milk that ordinary milk anyhow. That is when you will not return back to me. That is when you will not look for me. That is when this marriage will not be mended. Then when you finish and pray fervently, begin to rub it all over your body. Rub it all. Make sure there is no artificial on your body, that you are having your ordinary body, like no ring, no wash, all these things. You know that you are completely the way you come into this. Put your palm everywhere. You rub it. When you have finished rubbing it, begin to thank God, prophesying every good thing you want, sweetness, goodness, mercy, everything. Then when you have done that, then get water that you have already added salt. Salt make everything that is not working to work. If you can lay hand on bitter leaf, it will be the best. Use it as sponge, but make sure that bitter leaf, you pluck it the day you are doing this work, and use your left hand to pluck at least 21 pieces, or at least 7 pieces, or 21 pieces if you are the one plucking it. Then if you don't have bitter leaf, use mint or basil leaf or scent leaf, anyone your hand will reach. Just pluck it with left hand too, and then use it to bet. Then when you are betting, you are declaring that you are batting out every blockages, every hindrances, every obstacles to marriage breakthrough, every disappointment, every failure, everything that is stopping me from meeting my Mr. Right. That after today, that men will begin to rush and I will begin to pick by myself. Then when you have bet completely, make sure that you don't use cream, you don't use soap, you don't use sponge, you don't towel your body. Allow that water to dry in your body. If you want to go back to sleep, you go back to sleep. I bet you are going to have dream, and that dream will tell you whether you have victory and there is freedom. But if in your dream it is showing that something is remaining, repeat the work until you see in your dream that you have gotten victory. Go and try this by God's grace. Every yoke of marital delay will end, and you will go and enjoy the sex and having fun with your partner, because it's a free gift of nature, and that your fun will bring productivity. That is the seed and the fruit of your own body, which are your own children. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. I shall be helping a lot of people. As to do so, may God bless you. Know you cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.